Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Viktor Marchenko. He is a tanker and attacker. He can become dual wheel finisher or chainer. So let's compare him to Adam and Wilhelm. Yes, he is an attacker, but the best thing about him is he uses his defense stats as an offensive power. Compared to Adam's attack stats, Viktor can get up to 150% defense boost, which is lower than Adam's attack boost. His true dual wield also only 40%, while Adam gets up to 80% true dual wield. But that doesn't mean Viktor is inferior than Adam. Remember that defense is really important for your survivability. Like Adam, Viktor also has innate dual wield. As you can see, Viktor's defense boost and base stats are almost on par with Wilhelm. Yes, Wilhelm is better, especially in terms of health. So if you ask me which is better, Wilhelm or Viktor as the tanker, then the answer should be obvious, okay? From stats standpoint, Wilhelm is the winner, especially if you take a look from the spirit stats. It is clearly visible that Wilhelm is much better. Remember that as provoker, spirit is also important. You can simply ignore Viktor's attack stats because it is not useful at all. Yes, he has some abilities which relies on the attack stats, but those are not his best, so it is better to ignore them too. He also has a normal counter attack, but that's probably useless because it seems that the counter is based on your attack stats, so it probably inflicts pathetic amount of damage. Viktor also has threshold protection. Below 50% health, he gets 150% attack and defense boost. It is above average, good passives, okay? But again, Gumi seems to have forgotten to give him MP regen and ailment resist. Enough about stats, let's talk about abilities. First, he able to break enemies' stats. The effects are good, 50%, but the pairing is kinda off for me, okay? It breaks attack, defense, and magic spirit. I believe you agree with me that attack magic pair is the best pairing break on this game. He has two 100% provoking abilities. Both abilities have 5 turns duration. The first, Showdown, the side effect is not that good if you have top tier buffer on your party. Attack buff is useless, okay? So we only need to see defense buff, okay? 100%, which surpassed easily by top tier buffer such as Microsoft Nickel. The LB regen is too random to be useful. So I don't think this is good provoking skill, okay? Next provoking ability is Confrontation, which has 25% damage mitigation. To be honest, this is also kind of bad, okay? It is inferior than Wilhelm's Impregnable in terms of damage mitigation. Yeah, 25% or below average too, okay? Which can be overridden easily by, yeah, again, Microsoft Nickel or other 4 stars buffer like Yan. But still useful if you don't have mitigation buffer. Next provoking ability is a cooldown ability, Augmented Titan. This is also 100% provoking skill. Finally, this one is better than Wilhelm Impregnable because it has 20% physical damage mitigation, which can be combined with your general damage mitigation. It also grants you 4000 health barrier, which is huge, okay? Too bad it only lasts for 2 turns, while it has 3 turns cooldown, so you cannot use this every time, okay? But it is probably okay because your other provoking abilities last for 5 turns. He doesn't have an AoE protection ability, so I think it is clear that Wilhelm is much better tanker than him. Of course, you can use character like Illusionist Nicole to make him become your AoE tank, but Still, it means you need to waste one slot for Illusionist Nicole, which kinda contradicts his strength for being a multi-role characters. Also, equipping Heavy Shield will make you lose your true dual wield defense. That means you cannot equip Genji Shield, and I think that means he is not good to attract instant death KO, okay? Safety bit can work if the instant KO attack only one target, but if it is AoE, then I think you need to equip it on your real tanker and your healer. Now let's talk about his offensive abilities. The first, takedown. It deals 9.5 times physical damage based on your defense. That's insane, right? 19 times damage per turn. It is good finishing skill. Yes, it loses to Adam's max nanoblade damage, okay? But this one doesn't need you to stack the damage, and it won't be reset when you dead. Not only finish, he also able to chain, okay? Security system deals 6.5 times damage based on your defense. Okay, so it can chain with Aurel Ray right now, okay? Right now it is the only ability which chainable. But later, 7 stars Kunshira and Lorraine will get 30 hits chaining attack too, okay? I'm not sure, but yeah, but maybe it is hard to do perfect dual wield chain because of the fast starting frames, 42, and short delay between the attack, 4 frames delay, okay? But for single chain, you shouldn't have any problem. Remember that he also has 75% machine and human killer buff, okay? I know that Adam has 100% machine killer, which make him better against machine enemy, but because Viktor have 2 type buffer, okay, I mean, machine and human, he has 2 attacking cooldown abilities, Icarus Dash and Plasma Bolt. They deal 18.5 times damage based on his defense, which means it deals higher damage than max nanoblade. The difference between these 2 abilities are the amount of the elemental imperil. Icarus Dash imperil thunder resist, while Plasma Bolt imperil fire. Like I said on Adam review, each character has weakness and strength. Okay, so these 2 attacks maybe deal, it deals higher damage than Nanoblade, but these 2 skills are only usable once every 5 turns, while Nanoblade, once you reach the maximum damage, okay, you can use it on every turn, okay, as long as you're able to prevent Adam from dying, okay, 32 times damage every turn. Insane, okay? So you decide, okay, which one you like better. His LB Hyperion Dash is mediocre because it only deals 15 times damage. You know what I want to say, right? It is not good because you are a dual wielder. You take your takedown deal more damage for your single target. Okay, you need to max this to surpass your security system damage. But if you build him into fixed dice users, then you will love this LB because this is one of the most powerful damage dealing tool he has for fixed dice. Okay, he has other abilities, but they are pretty self-explanatory, okay? I don't think I need to talk about them here, okay? Enough about abilities. Let's talk about equipment. So it is easy, okay, for his equipment. Simply equip everything you can do to increase his defense. Even on fixed dice build, you don't need that true double hand material because it doesn't increase your defense. Simple and straightforward build. Enough about equipment. My conclusion for Viktor, he is beast, okay, unique character, but I think he is not that good as a tanker because lacking AoE protection, and compared to Wilhelm, it is just a big no, okay? I don't say he is bad, okay, but as a tanker, really, Wilhelm is really, yeah, Wilhelm is the best, okay? You may say, combine it with Illusionist Nicole. Yes, I have said this, that may work, but remember, this is Viktor review, not Viktor plus Illusionist Nicole review. But if you ask me, his worth as an attacker, I can say insane, okay? He is super tanky and can deal awesome damage. My score for his tanking capabilities are maybe 8 out of 10, but for his role as an attacker, I give him 10 plus out of 10. I simply, yeah, prefer him more than Adam. Maybe I'm just biased, who knows, okay? His Trust Master reward is also very good, okay? It is basically pure white blessing without LB regen. And I think LB regen is kinda overrated, okay? Compared to 20% health and 30% defense boost. Because not all characters need that LB regen, but all characters will get benefit from health and defense increase, okay? But that's just me, okay? His Supercharged Master reward is also good with that 80% defense, okay? It is easier to gear up your provoker. So I think that's all you need to know about Viktor, okay? Really good characters. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.